watch as we eagerly await this Morgan Fuels down final. And Adrian Sharvin gets his underway here. The ball broken down by Ryan McAvoy. Ryan being boxed up here. That'll be a free. Free to Kilcoo. Ryan McAvoy sends it deep into the full forward line in towards Conor Laverty. Back there is Ryan McAleenan. Centre half John Boyle. Wernpoint breaking from the back. Out towards Ryan McGee in the centre of the field. Ryan going cross field with it. The opening moments here in this down final. Wernpoint go in search of the opening score. Aaron Darcy. Good run from Aaron. Gets it out now to the other corner man, Aaron McGee. Donach McAleenan. Back out now to Aaron Darcy. Sends that ball in long, and there's Niall McAvoy, the flame-haired Niall. Clears his lines, gets it out to Niall Bronigan. Niall Bronigan away the far side of the field, out towards the midfielder, Dylan Ward. Good ball into the open space, and there's Ryan Johnson running onto it. Ryan Johnson, he's travelled about 30 metres. He's been fouled in the process. The referee, Adrian Sharvin, awarding a free to Kilcoo on the 45-metre line. A chance for the Magpies to open their account here in this Morgan Fuels down final. It's going to be Paul Devlin to hit this free. Paul's going to go from ground. Or he's changed his mind. He's going to kick it out of his hands. 45 metres out from the Wernpoint goal here. Kilcoo playing in towards the Wernpoint road end of the ground here in Park Esler. Paul Devlin takes a couple of paces to his left, sends it on its way, but I think that is going to go to the right. It's gone wide. The opening chance there for the Magpies. Gary McMahon to kick out, sends the ball away the far side of the field. Bit of pushing there, and Ryan Mullen was fouled. There'll be a free to the point man. It'll be the centre half back, John Boyle, to take it. Ryan Mullen gets it across here. Down in under us. Ryan McGee, the midfielder. Crowd very quiet here at the moment. Ball in now to Aaron Darcy. That's good play from Aaron, going cross field with it. Oh, great Ryan Mullen. Mullen going through, a chance for the opening score. That's a great effort from Mullen. Has he got it? He certainly has. Ryan Mullen, the scorer. Wernpoint over the scoring here after almost 3 minutes play. It's Wernpoint 1 point. It's Kilcoo no score. And there's been a clash here in the centre of the field. We're zooming in on it now. I see Aaron Darcy down. I'm not quite sure who the Kilcoo player is. Both players running into each other there. So Ryan Mullen has opened the scoring here in this Morgan Fuels down final. And I see number 7, Mihal Rinne, getting to his feet here. Known as Mitzi. He's back on his feet. See Aaron Darcy. Also back up. And Martin McCourt, the young man making his championship final debut here this afternoon, to take this kick out. Feel a few spits coming down here. Let's hope there's not too much as we watch Martin McCourt dropping out in front of us here, and John Boyle, a great fetch there, lovely little ball into Kieran McCartan. McCartan takes the return. This is promising for the point. Centre half McAleenan. Mullen, oh, great save McCourt. Martin McCourt denied Ryan Mullen with a point blank save there. And that could be a turning point in this game. It looked odds on, as if Ryan Mullen was going to put it to the net. We're back with the play here. It's Eugene Bronigan foul. What that'll give Martin McCourt great confidence. A point blank save there from McCourt to deny Ryan Mullen. A great start here from Wernpoint. Referee is calling Aidan Bronigan to him here down in front of us. Going to take Aidan's name. Yellow card issued here. Darrell Bronigan to take the free on his own 45-metre line. And the referee is going to hop the ball here. Darrell took too long. So it's going to be a throw ball, I would imagine. Five and a half minutes played in the first half. Wpoint with a 1 point lead. It could have been 4, but Martin McCourt denying the right half forward Ryan Mallon. Adrian Charbon to throw this ball in here. Ryan McAvoy gets his hand to it. There's a push there. Adam Lynch was fouled, and this is a chance for Ross McGarry. As I told you, Ross McGarry had a goal and 11 points in the semi-final. So Wpoint have made a great start to this final. Can Ross McGarry pop this one between the six? He's about 40 metres out. Just right of centre. As we watch Ross McGarry going through his little ritual, 3 or 4 bounces. Ross takes a look at the posts. Sends it on its way. He's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? It dropped short in there, and it's Ryan McAvoy. Did well to field that one. It's Dilly Ward far side of the field. Good play. Aaron Bronigan plays it across. This is better from Kilcoo. Ball out to Ryan Johnson now, out in front of us here. Ryan Johnson into Paul Devlin. Paul Devlin looks to find a man, goes cross field with it. Niall McAvoy has possession, 65 metres out from the Wpoint goal. Aaron Bronigan. Patient build up here. Aidan Bronigan, the long ball in, tries to find Jerome Johnson. Oh, well cut out there by John Boyle. Good play from John on that occasion. Ball back out to Cormac McCartan, back to the netminder, Gary McMahon. McMahon gets it out to John Boyle. John Boyle controlling the heart of this Wpoint defence at the moment, it has to be said. Ryan McGee. McGee going cross field with it now. It's the other midfielder, Cormac McCartan. Cormac McCartan gets it out to the fullback, Patrick Murdoch. Patrick in turn finds Ryan Boyle. Chance for Patrick Murdoch here. That's a good effort. Has he put it over? But it's gone to the left. It's gone wide. The shot coming in there from Rory McCormick. The quick kick out. Niall McAvoy. Back to Conor Laverty. Conor Laverty now back in the heart of his own defence to gather possession. Gets it to the midfielder. Dylan Ward. Dylan Ward offloads. Anthony Morgan. Eugene Brannigan. Back out to Dylan Ward, the man with the orange boots. This is Aaron Brannigan now. One of 5 brothers playing on this team this afternoon. Ryan Johnson slows it right down, finds his brother Jerome. Jerome now tries to throw a dummy, tries to get onto the left peg. He's been fouled in the process. A chance for the equalising score. 8.5 minutes played in this first half. And not quite sure who's going to hit this. It's a right-footed player. I don't think Paul Devlin's going to hit it, no. It's going to be Ryan McAvoy entrusted with this kick. Chance for the equalising score. Just outside the 20-metre line. Kicking into the Wpoint road end of the ground here in Park Esler. Ryan McAvoy pops it in, it goes over the bar. The equalising score for Kilcoo, it's Wpoint 1 point, Kilcoo 1 point. Back with the play, Ryan Boyle, Ryan McGee. Back out to the number 15, Aaron Darcy. And that's Patrick Murdoch, the fullback here this afternoon. Gets it out to the corner man, Ryan McAleenan. Wpoint, patient build up. Cormac McCartan. Goes backwards here to his fullback once again, and Patrick Murdoch decides to go on a run. Finds Aaron Darcy. Kilcoo tackling hard here, but there's Ryan Mallon. Picked up now by Aaron Darcy. Good ball inside. Kieran McCartan. McCartan left-footed, dangerous dropping ball in there. And the referee, after the ball was gone, Adrian Sharman up with the play, and there's going to be a 20-metre free here to the point man. A chance for Ross McGarry. It's actually on the 13-metre line. A chance for Ross McGarry to pop this one between the sticks. And certainly Warren Point showing no nerves here whatsoever this afternoon. Thought they'd be on tenter hooks, but definitely not. They've settled into the game quite well. And only for that brilliant save from Martin McCourt, they could have been further in front here as we wait on Ross McGarry. He's usually pretty accurate from these place balls, and he makes no mistake. Ross McGarry puts the point men in front. 2 points to 1 here. And we're playing 11 minutes in the first half. Aaron Brannigan under a bit of pressure there. Free to the Magpies. Darrell Brannigan back to his netminder, Martin McCourt. And this is Niall McAvoy. Aaron Brannigan, 45 metres from his own goal. Gets it to Ryan Johnson. Johnson now down directly in under us here. Goes crossfield with it. Back now to Niall Brannigan. Niall encroaching into the point half here. That's a good strong run. The referee has spotted a foul there on Jerome Johnson, and Adrian Sharman is certainly up with a play here. A free in to Ryan McAleenan. Having a word there, but he's been spoken to here by the referee, Adrian Sharman. A yellow card issued there. So a free in to Kilcoo. A chance for Paul Devlin to tie the game up. This place absolutely bunged here this afternoon. There's certainly not a seat over in that stand as I'm looking over here at the moment as we await on Paul Devlin. Few seats in the stand there you can see at the back of the goals. That's the family stand here in Newry. And Paul Devlin makes no mistake. He's popped that one between the posts, and it's 2 points apiece. UTM been sung in the background here. That's up the Magpies as we wait on Gary McMahon to take the kick out. You see, you're all very welcome wherever you're watching in the world here this afternoon. Ball broken down by the centre half back John Boyle, but there's the midfielder Ryan McGee. McGee been tackled by Conor Laverty but manages to break the tackle, and that's a good strong run from the midfielder McGee. McGee, lovely little ball in to Aaron Darcy. Aaron Darcy still has possession. Has he held the ball too long? Referee plays advantage, and it's well won back there by Dylan Ward. Ryan McAvoy is midfield partner. This man Ward, man of the match a couple of years ago. This is Ryan Johnson. Good strong run from Johnson. He's 35 metres out. He's been boxed up. He's been fouled. A free to the Magpies. Ryan Johnson, once he runs at you, sometimes you have no other option only to foul him. Paul Devlin territory. Paul about 35 metres out, just outside the edge of the D. Maria Grant onto the field of play there to attend to Ryan Johnson, is it? So it's Paul Devlin with this free. 2 point each at the moment. We're almost halfway through this first half, this Morgan Fuels Down Senior Final. Coming to you here from Park Esler in Newry. The Frank O'Hare Cup at stake. Paul Devlin. And Paul Devlin doesn't usually miss them, and he hasn't missed that one. He's put it over the bar. It's Owen Roa, Kilcoo, 3-2, or 3 points rather. Cumin Paternefer, Warren Point, 2 points. Gary McMahon sending it out towards us here. Ryan Johnson fielding well. A great fetch from Johnson. Gets away from his marker. Good ball in, but great interception there from John Boyle. John Boyle finds Rory McCormick. Rory McCormick now to Adam Lynch. Adam Lynch does well. Back to the right half back, Ryan Boyle. This is better from the point man now. Ball into the corner man. Aaron McGee. McGee down into the corner. Picked up by McAleenan. Donnock that is. Donnock to Ross McGarry. McGarry tries to turn. Lovely little ball inside here. Aaron McGee. McGee with a shot. But it's gone wide. Aaron McGee there. The second wide of the afternoon for Warren Point. And Martin McCourt will kick out on the 13-metre line. Ball down the centre. Patrick Murdoch going for it. Great fetch there from Murdoch. Drops the ball though. Ball going loose. Well picked up there by Kieran McCartan. Ryan Mallon has it. Ryan Mallon. Ball going loose, and there's that man John Boyle. He's had a great game in the heart of this Warren Point defence so far. Ball out now to Cormac McCartan. McCartan sends it over towards us here to the midfielder Ryan McGee. These two midfielders for the Point men working really well here this afternoon. Picked up now by Darcy. Darcy gets it into Rory McCormick. McCormick, the shot, it looks good. It's gone over the bar. They're level for the third time. Play out into the centre of the field. Ball coming across now to Dylan Ward. Dylan Ward, 45 out. Connor Laverty. Kilcoo looking for the equalising score. That's a free. A free here to the Magpies, just inside the 45-metre line. Ryan McAvoy to take it. Going to get a little drink before he takes this one. It's going to be Martin McCourt come up, the goalkeeper. So Martin McCourt, a great save in the opening minutes of this county final. Martin McCourt. Here he comes. Strikes it well. Oh, he's put it over the bar. A great score from the goalkeeper, Martin McCourt. They're level once again for the fourth time. Warren Point 4, Kilcoo 4. The sun coming out thankfully here in Park Esler, folks. But it's still a bit overcast. About 9-10 degrees of heat. And I'm sure some of you are quite warmer climes this afternoon. You're all very welcome here to Park Esler, this Morgan Fuels Down final, as we watch Gary McMahon kicking out into the sunshine. Dylan Ward going for the ball. Mihal Rinne. Good play from the Magpies here. That's a peach of a pass inside. Ryan Johnson, will he go for the point? He's still going. Takes the shot. Oh, it's gone wide. A daisy cutter there from Ryan Johnson. Well, it looked very much if goal was on there, but Ryan's shot just went to the left and it's gone wide. Wide number 3 this afternoon for the Magpies. So both teams have had golden chances here in Park Esler in this opening half. We're 27 minutes in. Gary McMahon taking instruction. Referee telling the official to get off here. Gary McMahon to kick out. Ball dropping round the centre of the field. Well broken down there by Anthony Morgan. There's a push. There's going to be a free. Back out to Aaron Brannigan now. Kilcoo starting to stamp their authority in this game a little bit. Ryan Johnson. Oh, what a great stride from Johnson. He's cutting right through. He's fouled. That'll be a free. And once, as I told you previous there, once Ryan Johnson starts running at you, he can do damage. A chance here for Paul Devlin to pop this one. Paul Devlin to hit this one, and Paul makes no mistake. He puts it over the bar. 5 points to Kilcoo. It's 4 to Wpoint. We're almost 29 minutes in here in the first half. Gary McMahon to kick out. Gary will send the ball out towards the centre of the field. Ryan McAvoy there, a bit of pushing on John Boyle. They'll be afraid of the point man, and John will take it. John plays it long in towards that man McAleenan. Good play from Donald McAleenan. He tries to get away from Ryan Johnson. He's fouled, and once again Ross McGarry territory. Can Ross put this one between the sticks to tie it up once again for the 5th time here this afternoon? 25 metres out. And Ross McGarry, sweet as a nut, puts it over the bar. 5 points apiece. Martin McCourt to kick out. We're into the final minute here of stoppage time. Great fetch there from Paul Devlin. The long ball in here towards Jerome Johnson. Jerome Johnson, he's got a man offside him. It's the fullback, it's Aidan Brannigan. Aidan Brannigan fists it. Has he put it over the bar? He certainly has. A great run there from Aidan Brannigan, coming up from the fullback position. And he puts his side in front. Lovely little pass inside there from Jerome Johnson. 6 to 5. The Magpies lead here. Very near the half-time whistle. Adrian Sharman has looked at his watch. I think this game is on the blow here. And there indeed goes the half-time whistle here in Park Esler. If we take a look at the old scoreboard down to our right, it will tell us it's Owen Roa, Kilcoo, 6 points. It's Wpoint, 5 points. So a very entertaining first half. As I say, they were level on 5 occasions. But as I say, that Aidan Brannigan fisted effort there just before the break has put Kilcoo in front here at half-time. The second half underway, folks. You're all very welcome back. Picked up now by the right corner back, Adam Lynch. Good ball from Adam Lynch, and Aaron McGee was fouled at the far side of the field. They'll be afraid of the point man. It's going to be the centre half back, John Boyle, to take it. John Boyle, right footed. Dropping just about the 20-metre line. Broken down by Ross McGarry, Rory McCormick. Donna McAleenan with a shot, and that's Martin McCourt. Oh, he's dropped it, but there's Darrell Brannigan back to retrieve the situation. Darrell down towards Micheál Rooney. Aidan Brannigan. Darrell Brannigan. Crossfield pass towards Anthony Morgan. Patient build up here. Aaron Brannigan into Dylan Ward. Dylan Ward now 45 out. Back to Aaron Brannigan. Back to Ward. Will he have a pop here? He's going to have a pop. It looks good from Dylan Ward. He's put it over the bar. Dylan Ward, the scorer. Kilcoo increase their lead. 2 points now. 7 to 5. Ball kicked out the far side of the field. We're in point of one possession here. That's a free. Quick ball over the top. There's a chance here. Looks for the free and gets the free. The scoreboard hasn't registered that last Kilcoo point, but it's still 7 points to 5 here. Ross McGarry to take this free. Ross on the 20-metre line. And Ross takes the shot and he puts it over. Seven points to 6. Martin McCourt to kick out. 3 minutes into the second half here. Well broken down and ball won by Kieran McCartan. But young Ryan McAvoy in some discomfort here. Fell awkwardly there. Seven points to 6 at the moment. Ryan McAvoy back on his feet. Free to the point man nevertheless. Diagonal ball in towards Ryan Mallon. Mallon controls it well, tries to sidestep his marker. Good ball inside, and one of the Warren Point men here, the midfielder, Cormac McCartan, in a bit of discomfort. The ball over the top to Donna McAleenan. Donna McAleenan zooming in here. That's a free. Darrell Brannigan could be in a bit of trouble here. It'll be a card of some description. Darrell Brannigan being called here by the referee, Adrian Sharman. Yellow, black card. Well, that's a big blow to Kilcoo. A black card for Darrell Brannigan. One of Kilcoo's top defenders. But Donna McAleenan was hauled back there. And Ross McGarry doesn't miss these, folks. So who's going to come on for the Magpies here? Players warming up at the far side of the field as we watch Ross McGarry. And Ross doesn't miss them. That's bread and butter to Ross McGarry. 7 points apiece. Level for the 6th time in this game as Martin McCourt sends the ball to centre of the field and McAvoy going for it, doesn't get it. It's well won there by Ryan McGee. The point starting to get into the ascendancy here. Ball across now to Cormac McCartan. McCartan's got a man ahead of him. Picked up by that man, Aaron McGee. McGee goes one way, then the other. John Boyle been well blocked down. Great defending from the Magpies, and there's Ryan McAvoy, the young midfielder. Ball infield to Niall McAvoy. 7 points apiece here. Well, I haven't seen Kilcoo introduce anyone yet to replace. Maybe they have. We'll follow the play here as Conor Laverty has possession. Was looking for the free, didn't get the free, and the point have won it back with that man Mallon. The crowd starting to rise here as Mallon goes up along the wing. Gets away there from Niall Brannigan. And the referee was correct there. Well spotted by Adrian Sharman. Free to the Kilcoo man. Ryan Mallon been spoken to here. Just, oh, a lovely pass over the top here. And on the field of play, it's Sheelan Johnson. Sheelan Johnson with a shot, but it's gone to the right, it's gone wide. So Sheelan Johnson has been introduced to replace Darrell Brannigan on the black card. It's 7 apiece. You're all very welcome to say wherever you're watching us in the world. You know, my cousins, the Russells out there in Rostrevor, are watching us as we see the ball picked up by Aidan Brannigan. He's started to play quite well for the Magpies in the full-back berth here, and it's out to Ryan Johnson. Out in front of us here now is young Ryan McAvoy. Ryan McAvoy to this young man Johnson, the youngest of the 3 Johnson brothers. He played in the Down Minor final last Sunday. He's playing in his first senior final. It's Conor Laverty, plays the ball into the space. Jerome Johnson, 45 out. The ball across here, a chance for Paul Devlin. Paul Devlin inside to that man Brannigan. Brannigan the shot. Oh, what a great save by Gary McMahon. 2 great saves from either goalkeeper here this afternoon. Dylan Ward with it. Has he got the point? No, it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. Wide number 4 for Kilcoo. What an exciting game it is here in Páirc Esler, folks. Both teams giving it their all. But who is going to lift this Frank O'Hare Cup? We've still 22, 23 minutes left in the game. Gary McMahon, the Wpoint netminder, to take this kick out. Aaron Darcy slow to get to his feet, but he's back up now. Adrian Sharman, the man in charge, and he's doing an excellent job so far. He's well up with the play here. Gary McMahon needs to get on with proceedings here, and he does so, out towards the centre of the field. Ball broken down, there's a bit of pushing there, and that's a free to the point man. It's gone to the centre half, John Boyle to take it. John Boyle, great ball inside to that man McGarry, and McGarry puts it over the bar. Ross McGarry, that's his 6th point of the afternoon. The Point take the lead, 8-7 in favour of the Super Blues, as they're calling themselves, as Martin McCourt will kick out into the middle of the park. Players rising for it, ball broken down. It's well won by Eugene Brannigan. Micheál Rooney now, out to Sheelan Johnson. Sheelan Johnson now going on a bit of a run. He's gone about 25 metres. Out to his brother Jerome. Jerome Johnson gets away from his marker. Still has possession. 1 point between them here. Sheelan Johnson. Lovely little ball over that man Ward. Back to Jerome. The shot, it's gone wide. It's got a touch. It's going to be a 45. Well, what a great move there from Kilcoo. Is Martin McCourt going to come up to take this one? It's a 45. Well, that wasn't far away. It took a slight deflection. And it's going to be Paul Devlin to hit this one. A chance to tie them up for the 7th time. Here he comes. Strikes it well. He's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He certainly has. Point number 4 for Paul Devlin. 8 points apiece. They've been level on 7 different occasions. The quick kick out. Cormac McCartan finds Ryan McAleenan. Ball in field now. McCartan been boxed up. Ferocious tackling coming in here. But there's Kieran McCartan now. Back to Patrick Murdoch. Ryan McAleenan. Nice little ball inside to John Boyle on his own 45-metre line. Back out to the right half back. Ryan Boyle, the captain of the Point team here this afternoon. Ryan Mullen. Ryan was denied in that first half by a great save from Martin McCourt. Mullen, a great burst of pace here. Ryan Johnson tries to stay with him. Flicks it inside. Ball played back out and well won by Dilly Ward. And that's Niall Brannigan. Brannigan away to the far side of the field. Jerome Johnson has possession. Jerome Johnson, 65 metres out from the point goal. Over to his brother Sheelan. Sheelan will play this ball in field. He's coming across towards us here. Still has possession. He's got Niall Brannigan with him. But he decides to go the other way. Gets it out to Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson. Eugene Brannigan. Conor Laverty is fouled. That'll be a free. One of the Warren Point players been called over towards the referee here. Been ticked there, I think. Aaron McGee. Going to be a free here, and maybe Martin McCourt will come up. No, it's going to be Conor Laverty. He's going to play it short into the space. Eugene Brannigan controls it well. Lovely ball over the top. Paul Devlin won't get it well at the set by Ryan Boyle. This is John Boyle out to Patrick Murdoch. Patrick Murdoch been boxed up here. Patrick Murdoch been fouled. That's a free to the point man. The centre half back, John Boyle to take it. Kieran McCartan. Adam Lynch down in unders. Good play from the point here. Ryan Boyle. Nice ball inside, but there's Niall McAvoy, gets his foot down only as far as that man Patrick Murdoch. Murdoch does well. Ball out now to the centre half. John Boyle, lovely ball into the space. Ball out to the corner man, Aaron McGee. Can McGee get the point? Donna McAleenan. Good ball across towards McGee, and he punches it, but it goes wide. The point looked dangerous there. The quick kick out here, out towards Ryan McAvoy, out in front of us, 45 metres from his own goal. Gets the long ball into the space. There's a chance on here. Paul Devlin has it. Sheelan Johnson breaking off him. It's still Paul Devlin. Back to young Sheelan Johnson. Will he go for the point? Back to Jerome. Jerome Johnson. Sheelan Johnson. But it's gone right. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. That was a chance for Kilcoo there. 8 points apiece. And who's to say they won't be level when this game is completed? There's been quite a few draws in the qualifying rounds of this championship early on in the year. Games that have went to extra time and what have you. A lot of finals on this weekend. The Tyrone final is on this afternoon. Errickle, Kieran and Trillick. This is the season for the county finals, the month of October. Sub coming on the point team. We'll let you know who it is in a moment. So Anton McGill has entered the fray for the point man, replacing the point captain Ryan Boyle. 8 points apiece. Gary McMahon sends it out towards us here. Well held there by Mihal. Mihal Rooney. Mihal's fouled. And that's a free. 55 metres out from the point goals here. It's actually on the 45 metre line. Ryan Boyle been applauded as he leaves the field of play. So Paul Devlin. Is he going to go short here? No, he was thinking about it there for a moment. It's been closely contested, this game. Both defences playing quite well here this afternoon. Paul Devlin. 45 out, takes a run on it. Sends it on its way, but he hasn't got the height though. And that's great defending from the point men here as they break away once more. Nice little ball to Adam Lynch. Good play from Adam, down in unders now. That's a good strong run. He looks to find a man, but he's fumbled the ball there, and it'll be picked up by Ryan McAvoy. Oh, what great play there from the corner, or Ross McGarry rather. Ball in field now to the corner man, Aaron McGee. McGee sidesteps Niall McAvoy, goes one way, then the other, looks for the free, and he gets, oh, he's held the ball too long. I thought he was going to win a free in there. But Adrian Charvin up with the play as always in this game. Done an excellent job, it has to be said. Sometimes we criticise referees, but we have to give this man credit here this afternoon as we watch Paul Devlin. Paul Devlin into Eugene Brannigan. Back out now to Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson, the white bicycle shorts on him here as he offloads to Sheelan Johnson, his younger brother. Sheelan Johnson back in field of that man McAvoy. He's had a good game in the centre field berth. He's encroaching into the point half. Can he take a score? Gets it into Jerome Johnson, but completely boxed up here. And he gets the free. Aaron McGee going off, and I think it's Jamie Grant has entered the fray for the point here. It is. Jamie Grant, wearing number 18. A chance for the lead score for Kilcoo. And it goes over the bar. Ryan McAvoy, the scorer. 9 points to 8. One between them. The ball away at the far side of the field. Well held by Kieran McCartan there. Kieran plays it in field. Patrick Murdoch. Well robbed by Micheál Rooney, but the ball goes back to Kieran McCartan, and there's a free to the point. Ball in field. Patrick Murdoch. That's a nice pass out to Adam Lynch. As is promising, Ryan McAleenan down into the corner to his brother Donnock. Donnock trying to jostle his way inside. Anton McGill with a shot. It looks good. It's gone over the bar. The man that's just been introduced onto the field of play ties it up. It's 9 points each for the 8th time here this afternoon. They've been level. Dilly Ward going for it. Ball picked up by John Boyle. It's in the melting pot now, folks. We're 11 minutes out here. 11 minutes to decide who's going to get their hands on this Frank O'Hare Cup. It's Patrick Murdoch. Still quite a bit of time for either side to stamp their authority. Who's going to rise to the mark here as we watch Adam Lynch? Adam Lynch back out to Patrick Murdoch. Throws a lovely dummy, does young Murdoch. He's 45 out. Plays it back out to Cormac McCartan. Donna McAleenan into Adam Lynch. Chance here for Boyle. John Boyle, it looks good. Has it gone over? It certainly has. The point, take the lead. 10 points to 9. 1 point between them. Ball go in the middle of the field once again. Fisted down by Patrick Murdoch. Eugene Brannigan fighting for it. Wins the free to Kilcoo. Anthony Morgan offloads it to Ryan McAvoy. Ryan McAvoy's fouled. Paul Devlin the quick free, but the referee's going to call it back here. Well, the way this game has went this afternoon, you certainly wouldn't rule out a draw. Both teams have given it their all. Say they were level on 8 occasions so far. Paul Devlin into Laverty. Laverty has possession. 35 metres out. Tries to find a man. Running onto its wall. It's a goal! Dylan Ward, the quick thinking of Conor Laverty. Spotted Dylan Ward, and he's put it in the net. Well, would you believe it? The Magpies have hit the frontier. After all, Wernpoint's great work, they were caught napping there. But Conor Laverty, the experienced campaigner for Kilcoo, seen Dylan Ward in a great position, and he gave Jerry McMahon no chance. Ball kicked out towards the centre of the field here. Anton McGill rising for it and does well. What have the point got in reply here? John Boyle. That's a great ball into the space here. There's a chance. It must be. Oh! It's gone wide from Ross McGarry. The ball across from Donna McAleeden. And Ross McGarry was inches away from putting the point in the lead. Would you believe it? And this is Dylan Ward out in the centre of the field. The Magpies smell victory here. Paul Devlin, back to that man Ward. What a game he's had in the second half. A chance here. Aaron Morgan has entered the fray. Paul Devlin's well robbed. A race for possession. Conor Laverty and Cormac McCartan. There's a fray to the point here. One 9 to 10 points, a 2-point game. Ball into the space. Rory McCormick penalised there for fouling Sheelan Johnson. Down and under us. Ball across to Niall McAvoy. Aaron Morgan. Back out now to Anthony Morgan. Aaron Morgan going for it. Aaron Morgan loses it. McCormick has possession for the point. Good ball into the space now. What can they reply with that big man Grant? He's bursting through. Jamie Grant still going. He's lost possession, but he's fouled. That's a free to the point. A chance to reduce the gap here. 1-9 to 10 at the moment. Well, it's been a really exciting final, folks. This Morgan Fuels Down Senior Final here in Park Esler for 2019. Ross McGarry. He's been pretty accurate so far this afternoon. I make it he's got 6 points so far. Ross McGarry takes a look at the posts. What can Ross do with this one? Here he comes. He's got the distance. The crowd like it. It's gone over the bar. There's 1 point between them. Would you believe it? 1 solitary point as the ball is kicked out. Dylan Ward wins it. 45 metres from his own goal. He's got Niall McAvoy with him. McAvoy plays it infield. Back to Dylan Ward. Dylan Ward to Aaron Morgan now. Will he go long? Still Aaron Morgan. Gets away. He's got a man outside him. Aaron Morgan, the diagonal ball over the top towards Jerome Johnson. Johnson drops it at the first time of asking, but meanwhile gets it back now. Back to Paul Devlin. Conor Laverty with possession, going on a bit of a run. And he's fouled. That's a free there. The point man giving away frees here. We're approaching 5 minutes out. Ryan McAvoy is going to be entrusted to take this kick. He's got 2 points so far this afternoon. Can he make it a hat-trick of points? Well, the crowd certainly getting their money's worth here this afternoon in Park Esler. It's been fast, it's been furious, entertaining. Both defences doing really well as Ryan McAvoy takes the shot. The crowd like it. It's gone over the bar. Kilcoo with a 2-point lead. One of the most dangerous leads in Gaelic games. Ball coming out here towards Jamie Grant. Niall McAvoy breaks it down. Anthony Morgan. Anthony Morgan to that man Devlin, the diagonal ball. That's a good ball into the space. Jerome Johnson will run onto it. It's still Jerome. Tries to go one way. Goes the other. Takes the shot from Johnson. To the crowd like it. They certainly do. It's gone over the bar. Jerome Johnson puts 3 between them. 1-11 to 11. 26 minutes on the clock, folks. We're 4 minutes out here, plus whatever stoppage time the referee, Adrian Charvel, will add to it as we watch Gary McMahon kicking out. Anton McGill wins the ball on the 45-metre line, wins the foul. Jamie Grant calls it, but he's well robbed by Paul Devlin. Devlin has possession, 46 metres out from the point, goes into Jerome Johnson. Oh, what a ball across this, brother Ryan! Ryan punches it. That's gone over the bar. It could have been a goal, but Ryan Johnson has given Kilcoo the insurance lead. That's what I call the 4-point lead, the insurance lead. Ball go in the middle of the field here. Rail broken down. Aaron Morgan goes for it. Touched on the ground. Hot ball, says Adrian Sharvin. Some of the crowd starting to leave Park Esler. Well, you can rest assured they're certainly not Kilcoo fans. There's an enormous crowd here this afternoon, folks. I would say in the region of 7,000-8,000 maybe. Adrian Sharvin to hop this ball. We're playing 27 minutes on the clock. Is there a goal in this point team? They've had a few chances for goals in this game, it has to be said. Definitely in the first half. A great save from Martin McCourt. But you wouldn't write this point team off just yet. Good ball from John Boyle. That's a free. John was fouled and just inside the 45-metre line. Ross McGarry will probably take this one. Well, this Wern Point team certainly gave it their all this afternoon. As I said, they had 2 or 3 chances for goals. 1 in the first half, 2 in the second half. As Ross McGarry. 2 minutes ago, my cameraman tells me here, as we watch Ross McGarry take this free. Ross McGarry, he's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? The crowd tell you the result of that question. It's gone over the bar from Ross. 3 points between them. A minute and a half out, plus stoppage time. Adrian Sharvin tells Martin McCourt to get on with proceedings. The ball will go the centre of the field. That man Ward, lovely ball over the top. Ryan McAleen and Jerome Johnson running for it. That's a point ball, I think. It's Ryan McAleen to take it. He's in a hurry here. Back to Gary McMahon. The point, need to get the ball up the field. 29 minutes on the clock. Aaron Darcy. Rain starting to come down here in Park Esler. Hopefully there won't be too much of that. So 4 additional minutes, folks. So that tells us there's about 5 left in this game. There's still time for this point team to stamp their authority in this game as we watch Ryan McGee. McGee going on a bit of a run here. Decides to go long. Ball spills out. That's a free. Adrian Sharvin spots the infringement and it's a free to Kilcoo. We're back with the play. Sheelan Johnson. Niall Brannigan. Back to his netminder here. 2 of them getting in each other's road there. And it's Niall Brannigan now to work it out from the back. Picked up by Jerome Johnson. He's covered a lot of ground this afternoon. It's Aaron Morgan. Aaron Morgan infield to Jerome once more. Kilcoo. 3-point lead as the rain starts to come down here. Have to get the covers on the camera. Aidan Brannigan, oh, great ball into that man Ward, the goal scorer. Ward has time, he's got space. This could be the winning, the insurance point. He takes the shot. It's gone wide from Dylan Ward. Get away. Ball kicked out from Gary McMahon. Rory McCormick wins it. 3 points between here. UTM starting to be sung from the Kilcoo supporters as we watch Patrick Murdoch down in under us. Is there a score in this point team? They need a 3-pointer. We're about 3 minutes out here. They're going to go in searching of it. It's that man, Ryan McAleen, 45 metres out from the Kilcoo goals. Back to Patrick Murdoch. Patrick Murdoch now to Ryan Mallon. Ross McGarry. Aaron Darcy. McGarry's going to pop one in around the houses towards the big man. Grant has it. Back out to McAleen. Free in. Free to the point. Ross McGarry. Will he try and work a goal? There's still time yet. 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes of stoppage time remaining. The rain has finally landed. We've been lucky so far, but it's come down now. And Ross McGarry, or Donna McAleenan rather, pops that one over the bar. 112 to 13 points. Still 2 minutes left in the game. Is there a goal in the point? Or can they get 2 points to tie this game up as the ball travels towards the centre of the field? Ball broken down there. Very near the sideline. Patrick Murdoch. Murdoch in field it goes. The point really trying hard here. Kilcoo back defending well. John Boyle. Kieran McCartan that is. Back to Boyle. They need to get that ball in. They've decided to launch one in here deep into the heart of the defence. Ball broken down. Anthony Morgan going for it. The point have won it back. That's a good chance for Jamie Grant. Grant in field. McGill has it. McGill, will he go for the point? Into the space. Shot coming in. It's gone. Has it gone over the bar? It has gone over the bar. There's 1 point between them. Not quite sure who got the touch there. The crowd starting to rise here. There's a chance for the point. Ball spills. Kilcoo have won it. Oh, Jimmy Grant fouling Micheál Rooney there. Well, what a finish we've had here, folks. And it's still not over yet. About 40 seconds to go. Tiernan Fettis has come on the field to play for the Magpies. 112 to 14 points. All the point players are signalling each other all to come up here. It's at the discretion of the referee. Yellow card to Jamie Grant. Conor Laverty gets it out to Niall McAvoy. Is there one last chance for the point maybe? They need to get possession though. Aaron Morgan. 1 point between them. 112 to 14 points. Conor Laverty. Laverty now. Out to Niall McAvoy. Niall McAvoy working his way into a scoring position. Plays a lovely ball to that man Ward. But it's a free. Oh, it is! The final whistle! Kilcoo have won this championship. The 1 point players down on their knees here. 112 to 14 points. What a game we've had, folks. We've had literally everything here this afternoon in Park Esler. Tough and 1 point. There's no doubt about it. But that experience from Kilcoo has